Hi, it's Larry Shiller, the voice of Backgammon, and it's my honor to have Karen Davis with me, the Executive Director and President of the United States Backgammon Federation. Karen is the winner of the fifth Connecticut State Championships Consolation. Congratulations, Karen.
Thank you very much,
So
Larry.
that was a hard-fought match. What was the toughest part for you? Did you think at some point you were not going to be the victor?
It wasn't so much thinking about losing, but the very last game was a back game, which I don't play well. And I tried to keep him from establishing the timing, but he got it. But fortunately, I got some lucky rolls and weaseled my way out of it.
Well, it's very modest. But, the back game, that of course, normally we like to roll high numbers towards the end of the game, and it's the worst possible thing if you're in a back game to roll high numbers, and it's the what you want to do in your head is roll low numbers.
Right, and I rolled the double fives when I least wanted to see
Yeah,
it.
yeah, all that double fives. Now, so this is great. You do a lot of placing at these tournaments. I've noticed, and especially remember in New York, you placed ahead of me because you beat me in the quarterfinals. And as president and executive director of the USBGF, you probably are you at every ABT tournament?
I try to
American
go
Backgammon
to
Tour.
as many as I can. I do have a full-time job, so I can't
So that's
always
amazing. Yeah, you
make
have two
it. But I
full-time
make
jobs.
about 10 out of the 20
Right.
tournaments.
So
So
tell us what are some new initiatives that are going on at the United States Backgammon Federation that the Voice of Backgammon folks, listeners, would like to know about?
Well, we're very eager to attract new players to the game, and that means growing local clubs. It also means attracting novices to these tournaments. I'm thrilled that here at Connecticut there are 15 players in the novice division. That's a high for Connecticut, that's a record. And I think Ross Gordon, the director of the Connecticut Backgammon Club, has shown how to do that. For 10 years, he's been using Meetup to get the word out to
Hmm.
young people, having social opportunities to play backgammon, and just lots of different sites and lots of outreach and making new players feel welcome.
You
So
know,
that's part of it.
Ross really has set up a model. So if you're wherever you are, if you love backgammon and you have this great opportunity, follow Ross's lead, set up a meetup group locally, bring new players into the game. A lot of players just enjoy the game. They don't need to play for money or even in a tournament. It's a social activity. It's great for families. Millennials, it's perfect. They're doing it. They're working. They're in their 20s. They want a hobby that's fun and really stimulating as a mind sport. So, really, that's what we're working together to make that happen.
Right.
Uh, that's really what we want to be able to do with the game. And then, what are some recent innovations in terms of the game itself? Is there anything that USPGF is working on in terms of technology or rules changes or anything else in that we should be
Well,
knowing
we
about?
have gone through a process of adopting 2018 set of rules for
Hmm.
backgammon. It may surprise people in other games world to know that it's different at every tournament. So it's bringing a uniform, agreed upon set of rules. So we had an initial set of that in 2016. There was some pushback. So we
Well, there
did
was
a
quite a bit of controversy actually
right.
about that, right?
We did
Because there
what we
was
considered to be a reboot.
right of the rule. So second time's a charm, and
Right. And really went through a process of listening, getting comments from players. We set up a tournament directors advisory committee so that they would be more involved in that. And that was very helpful. In the end, they endorsed the revision of the rules. A number of directors have been testing it this
mhm.
fall, and they'll go into effect at ABT tournaments in January of 2018.
Now, what is the USBGF doing? What if somebody wants to be a tournament director? They're watching this, they love backgammon, and they say, that sounds like a great idea. How can I become a tournament director? What do you suggest for those people? Who should they contact? Where should they go?
Well, we are trying to provide assistance and support and encourage new tournament directors. We're delighted that Ross Gordon has started new
Mm.
tournaments
He runs three
with
now,
the
right?
help
There's
of
Boston and this one in Hartford, and then Montreal. He's
Montreal,
working with.
working with local clubs, but he provides a lot of the actual direction
Right.
of the tournament. So that's one resource. We also have a Facebook page for directors. We have a Dropbox with tools. So if you need
Ah,
brackets, if you need score sheets,
and that's on the Facebook page where we can go, or that's on the
yes, we have a
website, or
Facebook page for ABT.
so that's facebook.com/ just USBGF directors,
Right,
or is that what it's actually called?
right.
USBGF directors, and that's where people can go, and they They have to be a member, though, right, to do that? Or
Yes, if they let us know at info@usbgf.org, we'll put them on that. But yes, it's designed as a private page for directors to
great,
get advice.
great.
So that's one thing. We're also working with our Tournament Directors Advisory Committee to do a guide or a handbook for ABT directors. A number of our directors have 30, 40 years of
A lot of
experience,
experience and to
but
get the
some of
knowledge
them are
transfer.
starting to step down, and we want to encapsulate that wisdom so that it'll be available for new. And we also encourage people who want to start brand new to start small, maybe with a 1 day regional tournament, get some experience. That was done in Minnesota
Mhm.
with what they called a May Day tournament last year, and then they did the Viking Classic, very successful new tournament on the
How
tour.
many backgammon players do you think there actually are in the United States?
Well,
What's the potential membership of the
people talk
USBGF?
about millions. We're at 1,000. We're very pleased to have grown the organization steadily over time. But I think the key is reaching out to people with more sophisticated use of social media. We talked about Meetup, but a lot of young people play games on their phones. So to kind of get backgammon popularized as a game to play on your phone, and obviously Extreme Gammon, Mobile XG are some options that are available for a fairly low cost for people to be playing the game. We want to see more of that and expose more people to the game.
Well, this video is going out over twitch.tv, and I think it's something like the fifth largest user of the internet. So definitely this is a young person's game, and that's what those are the people we definitely want to attract into this, and it can be a lifelong pursuit, and one that is challenging, and really just as metaphors for life throughout.
Right.
It's unbelievable.
How you deal with uncertainty, adversity.
Adversity.
You have to play the cards or play the dice
You got to play
as
what's
you
given to
receive
you.
them. And
Exactly
so we
right.
very much appreciate what the Voice of Backgammon is doing through Twitch to reach people, not only young people, but people very games oriented,
Right, right.
and to see what an exciting challenge backgammon is.
Yeah, it's so much fun. And we have these great, and thank you for your kind words. And we have these wonderful commentators. We've had Ed O'Loughlin here today. Marty Storr spent a lot of time doing commentary. And he's one of the top, 10 players in the world, probably. He's an author and such a wonderful player. And we've had Jack Edelson and Ray Fogerland's doing so we've got one, and we have an arrangement with the Backgammon Masters awarding body as well. So that when their grandmasters are available, they will be doing a commentary for Voice of Backgammon. So
Yeah.
we're doing that tournaments internationally.
Well, we also appreciate how much Marty Storr has done. He's on the board of the U.S. Backgammon Federation. He is the new managing editor of our magazine called Primetime Backgammon.
Awesome.
And I'm particularly thrilled by that because I was the former managing editor and have worked closely with Marty over the last year or two while he served as deputy, and eager to see him step up into that role. Obviously, as you say, he's one of the foremost authors, scholars
authorities,
of
yeah.
the game, and a noted Esther on the Backgammon Masters awarding body. So
Yeah, he's awesome. And that magazine, by the way, if you haven't seen it, is awesome. The USBGF Primetime Backgammon is a must read. It's entertaining. It's very professionally produced. You guys do a great job putting that together. I can't wait for that to come out every 2 months, right? It comes out
It's quarterly.
Quarterly, every 3 months. And I must reread it. I think it's every 2 months. It's a great magazine, and I look forward to seeing it getting even better under Marty. It's an awesome thing. There's problems in there, and you look at how giants are playing the game,
Right.
and there's XG analysis built in, so it's a terrific thing. And there's articles and interviews, and so it's one. You guys do a great job with that.
Yeah, and one of the great benefits of the organization is that we do provide teaching materials at all levels. We have teaching videos, over 200 of those on our website
Yeah, you're
for our
working with the
members.
Backgammon Learning Center. That's Phil
Right.
Simborg's organization.
So Phil serves as our teaching pro,
Mm-hmm.
and generating new lessons all the time. We also have online tournaments as well as the magazine and other resources on the website.
And people can reach all that usbgf.org. I'm just going to put up the information on the screen here, and you can see our sponsors in USBGF as well as Gammon stuff. We encourage you to get a membership in the USBGF. It helps grow the game. They're promoting the game for you and for all the backgammon players, and more important, for all the players who don't play yet, who are missing out on this wonderful mind sport and what they're doing. Well, Karen, congratulations again on being the Consolation winner at the 5th Connecticut State Championships. You had to win a lot of matches to get there.
Thank you very much.
And really, congratulations, and we look forward to seeing you at upcoming tournaments.
Good.
And thank
Glad
you
to
also
be
for your
here.
work for the USBGF.
Thank
Much
you.
appreciated.
Very
Great.
good.
Thanks, Karen. And this is Larry Shiller for the Voice of Backgammon with the winner of the 5th Connecticut State Championships, Karen Davis. And we will see you at the next tournament. Let's hear it for Karen.